What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. NFL is furious with Jay-Z's shocking report. Hey, God dang, Uncle Mike.
So, Uncle Mike, what's the one thing we all can do that would change the world?
If everybody just helps someone who has less than them, one day,
I haven't heard this in a little while. Check it out.
Love
Yeah.
It's time to stop the hatred. We're bleeding from our pride. Arguing over words and the innocent die. Mothers crying nightly, babies still missing. Borders overflowing, leaders don't listen. We judge by the skin, never look in the glass. Blaming everybody else, never look in the past. When the day comes to meet God face to face, he gonna ask why we never learned to love in this place. Yeah. Charlie Kirk's gone, the streets still mourn. News flash heavy, another soul torn. And cats staying silent don't mean he don't care. Maybe he's speaking to the family and not the glare. Social media fooled us. We think it's the truth, but healing starts offline in the booth and the youth. One big family, that's what we should be. But we trapped in division instead of unity. What's up? Everybody wanna feel love. Everybody wanna feel love. Everybody wants to feel love. Everybody wanna feel love. Everybody wanna feel love. See, everybody wants to feel love.
Time to wake up, no more scrolling the lies. Every headline talks it, every day a surprise. People posting anger, turning comments to war. But the real change starts when we walk out the door. Celebrities duck DNA, dodging the tests. While the people in the trenches can't get no rest. The poor fight the poor, while the rich make a plan. We all distracted, pointing fingers at our fellow man. Gunshots echo, just from words being spoken. Neighborhood shattered, another home broken. It's deeper than a hashtag, deeper than a trend. Time to change course before we all see the end. No more clout chasing, no more fake fame. Life ain't a filter, this ain't a game. God looking down, wonder why we divide when he made us all equal, standing side by side. Everybody wanna feel love. Everybody wanna feel love. Everybody got love. Everybody wants to feel love. Everybody wanna feel love. Everybody wants the best. Everybody wanna feel love. See, everybody wants to feel love.
if everybody just helps someone who has less than them, one day somebody's gonna show real love back to you. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to feel love.
That's it. I haven't heard it in a good little while, man. What makes it so bad? I'm like, I forgot how this song goes. I'm old, man. You know, I'm over here producing. What is up, YouTube? I hope everybody's doing better than me, man. This kidney stone is killing me right about now, baby. I don't know if I should keep taking, maybe I stopped. I didn't take a lot of this medicine yesterday. I'm gonna take 2 more real quick. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell. This gonna be a 2-on-1, man. We're gonna do Sean and Sean, right? We're gonna do Clive Davis. Oh, where my glasses at so I can get down with y'all. Can I get down with y'all? Clive Davis brutally abandoned. Brutally? That must be a keyword. No, I'm just playing. Clive Davis brutally abuses desperate P. Diddy calls. Is denied. Brutally abandons. In other words, Clive Davis ain't helping my man. You know, he probably wants something for helping him. Yeah. So we're going to do both Seans. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's see what Jay-Z talking about these days. Let's check it out.
The NFL guys are furious at Jay-Z. They are very upset with him with certain dealings that he's been doing as of recent. And also, he is facing a new lawsuit. Hey guys, it's Moral Morali, daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight into this video. Russell Simmons, guys, is facing new allegations and water is wet. is all I'm going to say when it comes to that. So we're going to park that and, come forth when it comes to Jay-Z, where the NFL are furious. The NFL's partnership guys with Jay-Z and Roc Nation are facing major strains after months of confusion over the Super Bowl halftime show. Reports claim that Jay-Z never formally offered Taylor Swift the performance despite rumors naming her in the front runner. Rob Shooter's Shooter Scoop are reporting that the NFL feel furious at Jay-Z and Roc Nation after discovering that Taylor Swift never received a formal halftime show offer. One source stated, everyone inside the NFL thought Taylor was officially offered the gig, but there was never a real offer. Just some chatter. Another insider said they look like amateurs. The rumor ran wild and Jay-Z let this run wild. He should have shut this down. He should have formally sent them a offer instead of, acting like Taylor was going to be the front runner. And then, of course, you were going for Bad Bunny because he was actually given a formal offer. League officials are claiming that they now feel completely humiliated and misled. The NFL believe Swift was the front runner, but later learned Jay-Z had Bad Bunny in mind all along and remained polite with Taylor's team, but never serious. Another separate source is claiming that the rumor ran wild and Jay-Z let this run wild and he should have stopped it. And so therefore, this is why the NFL feel furious, because Jay-Z was not handling this in a professional way as he's done so prior. Taylor Swift herself did address this. When she was on Jimmy Fallon, she stated that Jay-Z has always been very good to me. Our teams are very close. They sometimes will call and say, how does she feel about XYZ? And that's not like an official offer or an official conference room conversation. So, of course, she's been, receiving those calls, but nothing's been professionally given to her. This is what the NFL are upset about, because they were assumed that Jay-Z had given her that official letter, that official formal offer.
Oh.
Why did you not give her that? But why are you acting like she was
Shame on
in the
you.
know or, in the run? Because there were articles and papers talking about Taylor, potentially. And the NFL owners were like, well, if she's obviously given this official offer, she's about to receive it and accept it and etc. Only for Bad Bunny to be the one revealed, and only for the NFL owners to realize that actually Taylor was never really offered anything. Nothing came to a table in a professional manner, nothing. It was just chatter. It was just like, random conversations that you would have in a meeting, on the phone, Zoom, it wasn't anything official, no contract, no nothing was given. And so the NFL are saying, why? Because A, they would want her, goldmine. Of course, with her brand new album being released, this would have been a great year for her to do it. The ratings would have been absolutely through the roof. I believe it will be with Bad Bunny, but of course, goldmine for the NFL, especially with the fact that her man is currently in the NFL.
Yeah, I want
But
Taylor
also,
Swift.
it's embarrassing for the NFL because Taylor has come to publicly state, well, I've never really received an official offer. I've just come, they come to talk to me about it, and that's really it. And so the NFL not even knowing that, and Taylor coming to speak on Jimmy Fallon about it, it makes them look bad. And so this is why, guys, the NFL are really upset with Roc Nation, because they feel like, they've been completely misled.
I never heard of no Bad Bunny. I ain't never heard of no good bunnies either. Man, come on, man. This guy is not even a United States citizen. You could at least went with what is you doing, man? The American United, it's like the Olympics, the Super Bowl. Man, I think we should have went with Taylor Swift. Because she big time. And she dating one of the football players. That would have been cool. Even if the football player's not in, he would have went to the Super Bowl. Golly, man. Jay-Z, you dropped the ball on that one, man, if this is true, allegedly. You dropped the ball, cousin.
On Jimmy Fallon about it, it makes them look bad. So this is why, guys, the NFL are really upset with Roc Nation, because they feel like, they've been completely misled. Completely misled. They feel humiliated. They feel like this is so unprofessional. What are Taylor's team going to think? And the reason why they feel humiliated and upset and angry at Roc Nation is because they really want Taylor. That is the golden to have at the Super Bowl. And, Jay-Z should be prioritizing that, but rather he's just playing the fence, playing it cute, and going for somebody else who wasn't the main target. Now, Bad Bunny's going to be great. The ratings are going to be through the roof. The man is huge. 110% he is. But, these ways that Jay-Z likes to move around can upset people, even those that he's laying in bed with. Outside of this, he also is facing a new lawsuit. It's a financial lawsuit when it comes to, I believe, CashApp. and some of the investors are really upset. And he already was facing similar lawsuits, like this early on in the year, but it looks like one more has crept up his way when it comes to the month of October. So back to back, guys, news has come out in regards to Jay-Z in the past 24 hours. And I think that this NFL conversation to me is very interesting because I feel like his relationship is going to deteriorate with the NFL. Surely but slowly, it's going to deteriorate because he's been with them for a very long time. All the artists that he wants, he gets them on there. But I just think that once again, if you haven't got your own people to camp out outside of that woman's house who came forward with the Busby lawsuit, or DJ Academic's house, from what he's claiming and stating, and also, via his friend's house, then the Desiree Perez lawsuit, which basically has been advanced forward with the judge claiming that, the daughter is right when it comes to so many different claims. Then you've got the financial lawsuits. Then now you've got NFL, the big juggernaut, to be upset with you. It's just not the good books that you want to be in. You don't want these issues. You don't want to be paying money to fix all of this to make it go away. You don't even want it. Where is it all coming from? Because it wasn't like this before. Maybe or maybe I wasn't aware of it. Maybe it was going on before. Of course, somebody of his wealth is always going to face issues. Everybody on that wealth level will. But I just feel like it's just increasing, guys, as time goes on. It is increasing. They feel furious. Furious is a strong word to use to be placed into articles. And of course, Jay-Z probably has been told, and he probably has, told off. And I believe that, he's probably asked for forgiveness. And in the next future few years, he'll be more professional. They want Taylor Swift. They want her ASAP. Why didn't Jay-Z make this happen? Why didn't he even send her a letter for her to even decline or give her the opportunity or room to do so? Taylor coming on Jimmy Fallon to say that, she's never received an official letter, it's just chatter, and Jay-Z's been good to me, is a very interesting ball that she played. And I think that she did that on purpose, some kind of chess piece move, shading Jay-Z, but also letting NFL know that, look, the person that you're working with that organizes all of this, he's only chatting with me. He's not sending me an official letter. I'm the biggest girl in pop music right now. I'm shifting 4 million units for my album. The girls can't do that. The boys can't do that. And I can't get an official letter. It's only good chatter. Yeah, he's been very good to me, but that's only what he's done. The NFL found out about that through Taylor's interview. I feel like she did that on purpose. I feel like she did that on purpose. The industry is very snaky. People are just very snaky in general, guys. People like to get a rise out of you as well. People will say things to you and get a rise out of you. And then, when you react, suddenly you react way too aggressive. You're being way too, OTT, over the top. You're doing the most, but they're gaslighting you. And they like to dangle things in front of you. And then when you, respond as one should and entitled to, suddenly they're doing too much. That's how the industry works. That's how basic human interactions work. Unfortunately, people just like to just piss you off and want a reaction. And when you give them that reaction, they are suddenly like, "Oh my god, are you okay? You're being so dramatic. What's wrong with you?" Like I just had that, and I'm as of right now, and I'm just pissed. So that's why I'm adding this to the end of the video. It's just like when people try to gaslight you guys, give it to them. Do you understand? If they're looking for that reaction, that's me. Let's go. If you're looking for that reaction, I'll give it to you. And what? And what? What's next? So that's just a random interaction that I wanted to just add to this video, that people will always try to get a rise out of you. And, you have to remember yourself and remember your facts when it comes to gaslighting, because people are crazy. This is completely unrelated to the video. But that's how you know that this is just my channel, because I really just be adding random things that I go through in videos for no reason. But, here I am, just off the script, rambling for no reason. Do subscribe to the channel, guys. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. What are your thoughts on this article? Comment down below. What are your thoughts on Russell Simmons facing new allegations himself as well? What are your thoughts on people trying to gaslight you? Dangle things in front of your faces. Then when you get angry, they act like you're being too dramatic and aggressive. What are your thoughts on that? Don't get gaslighted today, guys. That's
All right, check this out. Now we back on Diddy. I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell. Tunnels under his house and he can't make bail. I can't believe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, baby. Uncle Mike bringing it to you. I feel better now. That kidney stone finally let up a little bit.
abandoned. That is the word, guys. Abandoned. That is the word, guys. It looks like more people who perhaps were clinging onto him or Diddy was going to cling on to them, have also now ghosted him as well. And one of them is his sugar daddy, known as Clive Davis. Hey guys, it's Morali Daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. I know that I have microphone issues. I will be getting this fixed, guys. And also, I still have this sinus headache. It's been 3 days and, you know, it's just bothering me. Hopefully it goes away in the next couple of days. So that's why, you know, maybe my energy might be a bit low in these videos. I have a current headache. But anyways, Clive Davis, guys, has completely abandoned Diddy. Multiple sources are reporting that he has ghosted the music star following his recent conviction. Max's sources state that although they once had close personal and business connections with Diddy, Clive and other previous associates provided statements of support for his sentencing. Sorry, none of these previous associates, including Clive, provided statements of support. And that's exactly what Diddy wanted. These are people who built careers alongside him. One insider reportedly said, but when it mattered most, they all completely disappeared. This is the ultimate Hollywood snub of Clive Davis abandoning Diddy. In a profession where open support often holds great importance, keeping quiet sends a very strong signal, and that's exactly what Clive Davis did. Clive Davis himself, whom many saw as one of Diddy's advisors, has completely stepped away. The piece even took a playful jab, captioning a picture of Davis with the line, "It's Mr. Davis to you now." Of course, there's a video, you know, of somebody asking Clive last year, about what he thinks about Diddy, and he acted like he couldn't even remember Diddy. So he already was setting in this, the narrative, the storyline, or I don't even know who this man is. He might have gotten on all fours for me. He might have given me the Glock 5000 for that, you know, record label. He might have done things for me that I obviously needed, but now I'm gonna forget who he is, and then when his conviction comes, and if he gets 4 to 5 years, then, you know, we're gonna be quiet. Because when this man was announced as not guilty for RICO, you had some celebrities speaking up in support of him. A lot of people were waiting for this conviction, but for the fact that he was guilty, and now for the fact that he was sentenced as of last week, multiple people have completely abandoned this man. The truth is beginning to hit Diddy, and the music mogul who previously boasted about his luxurious lifestyle, and, you know, he's been found guilty and given a jail term of 4 years. He's in a complete disbelief. He's unable to grasp the sudden dramatic collapse of his life. His staff was so confident with him genuinely thinking he'd get out with time served. His lawyers promised this, that he confidently arranged a speaking appearance for the week following his court in Miami, as we all know. OJ's lawyer has come out to say that Diddy has made the biggest mistake by pretending that he was going to get out, or believing that he was going to get out, to book these speaking arrangements in Miami. This was the biggest mistake that he could have done, because it makes him look pompous and confident, and does not make him look remorseful or take an accountability for his actions. This, I believe, is why Arun put more years on the sentence. But Clive Davis, the sugar daddy, has gone.
He put more what on the sentence? More years. It's only 4. I was hoping and praying for 6, man. I was off by 2. Got to be more careful. Man, I got to sit down and talk to this judge, man. Judge, why you ain't just go for 6? F them people. No matter what, he going to try to appeal anyway. I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen right now. They're going to appeal this thing, and this don't happen too often. He might get more time. Oh my God, boy, that would, even if he get a couple of more months. Oh my God, that would be that'd be it right there. That's all we need. 2 more months added on. I should have brought my hammer down, baby. I was sick, though. I ain't feel good. But real talk, though, man, real talk. I think any judge will look at this and say, oh, come on, man. You could have gotten 6 years, but you only got 50 months. Go sit down. Do your time, bruh. What is wrong with this guy?
It does not make him look remorseful or take an accountability for his actions. This, I believe, is why Arun put more years on the sentence. But Clive Davis, the sugar daddy, has gone.
A lot of people are curious about the status of P. Diddy.
Status of what?
P. Diddy. Diddy.
Like puppy. The status of puppy.
What do you make of that situation? All right. No comment from Clive Davis.
Man,
Clive Davis is gone.
Man, he old. He old. If you that old and you barely getting around and you gotta hold somebody's hand, Man, come on, man. He ain't gonna say it. What he gonna say? Who? Yeah, so what you trying to say? You don't know what's going on with your you done gave him the start. You gave him the money to start Bad Boy, bro. You don't remember? Maybe he getting seen now. He don't remember a lot of people. He remember that dog sitting in his lap, though.
The sugar daddy that Diddy desperately needed. The man that made Diddy. Of course, Diddy would turn to this man when he's in trouble. Of course, he's wondering, is Clive going to help, either bail me out or in some way, make sure I can even get a bail. Of course, Clive Davis was the daddy for Sean Combs. He probably is thinking about him in jail. The good times that they had. The times when he was on, the Glock 5, like all of this. And now Clive has completely ghosted him and has acted like he doesn't even know who this man is. And after the conviction, the friendship is dead, gone, long and buried, because this man is a liability to Clive, and Clive will put his money before anybody else. If you look at the history of Clive's life and how many times that even he got fired and then he had to come back and etc., all he does is focuses on the money situation, and Diddy is not a valuable asset to this man anymore. Multiple people feel the same way, which is why he doesn't have any of those friends, but Clive specifically is one person that I want to look at, because this was the man who helped create Diddy. Give me sexual favors and I will give you that record label is exactly what I believe happened between them. And Diddy was happy to do so, because that man will do anything for money. The man is, doesn't have an ounce of, integrity or credibility to his name. He never really has. But his sugar daddy has left the building permanently. I don't know you, multiple sources are saying. I don't know who this man is. The friendship was never there. Ghosted to a whole new level.
Gone. He out of there.
When he was caught violating BOP rules, texting his children on these phones, of course he was texting his daddy. Daddy Clive.
On P. Diddy. Mr. Davis, you're a major influence on the career
Watch
of
this,
P.
y'all.
Diddy. Have you spoken to him since the federal raid?
Who?
Have you spoken to Sean Combs?
Poor thing.
Any comment, Mr. Davis?
Of course I ain't gonna say nothing.
Next caller. Sad times, I guess. Reports are also going on about how Jennifer Lopez is terrified in regards of Diddy's revenge, and I don't think that she has anything to worry about as of right now. I think she's a great actress, not singer, but a great actress. But she's the queen of, not queen, but she definitely is the princess of rom-com. I think she's had very successful movies back in the day, but I don't think she needs to be worried about Diddy. The man is behind jail. He's not going to be mentioning anything about you.
Nah. That's Bush. Nah. Hold up. Stop the presses. Stop the daggone presses. 90 terabytes of video is what she worried about. 90 terabytes of video. Throughout the years, Diddy picked and choose, and she know what was going on at them parties. She knows she on them tapes. You looking at the wrong thing, my brother. What make it so bad is she know that she covered up some bull when she threw that weapon allegedly out of the car. When Diddy shot that and blamed it on Pow Pow. God dang it, to hear my bad. Yeah, I'm trying. At least I'm trying. Pow Pow. You can't say off. Some words YouTube don't like. I don't give a daggone. I try. Barely got daggone say my name, and got to worry about all this other bull. Bullshit. They can say that word. I don't care. I'm gonna keep my man. Me, that's my cousin, man. You don't kick him out because he can't say the bullshit. Anyway, check it out, man. She know about the tapes. She know about the videos, and she know what was going on in that house. The time that's why she covered for Diddy. So we can keep all this hush and going about our life. But Diddy kept messing up. Damn, Diddy, you doing this, you doing that. She know about the kids, allegedly. I'm just waiting. There is 2 or 3 civil cases that minors. It was yep. That's facts. That's facts, man. I don't know what they doing, but they better hurry up and do it, man. I'm sick and tired of this mess.
But reports are saying that she's still terrified and living in fear over retribution against those who crossed him, and that she is going to be one of them. I just feel like Diddy would have done that by now, and Diddy isn't going to be in a position to rat out on people or celebrity names because he doesn't want to prolong his sentence. He doesn't want to upset the higher ups. So I don't think he will bring in anybody else and cause a huge ruckus. I just don't see him doing that. So these reports of her being terrified, either I don't believe, or maybe she's just, paranoid, which, makes sense. I can understand why she would be paranoid about the whole Diddy saga, because her name would have been brought up here and there, but it hasn't really been brought up. She wasn't subpoenaed. The sentencing is done. He's been convicted. You don't need to worry about any of this anymore. Now, I touched on it yesterday, but Russell Simmons, guys, is facing more SA allegations, along with a producer called Brett Ratner, where multiple actresses and people behind the scenes, 5-6 women, have come forward with statements, and one of them was including Russell Simmons, about how he basically SA'd a woman. So this man is still facing allegations himself while he's running off to Bali. The man also does come to and fro to America, by the way. All of it is civil, I believe, so a criminal trial, or he needs to be in prison or anything like that. For those who are saying that he doesn't come to America, he does. He doesn't just live here. But, more SA allegations are facing this man. Absolutely believe all of them. Russell Simmons, guys, is a monster. That man is a whole monster behind the scenes. He can fool everybody else with this kumbaya, I've gone to Bali, I meditate BS. But behind all of that is that devil monster that sits behind, that doesn't want to be remorseful or accountable for his own actions, which is why there are still more SA allegations coming out against him and this other person called Brett Ratner. There's a lot of music directors, movie directors who are always accused of SA because they are in such a position of power. With power comes responsibility that people like to violate, and in this instance, it's if you want the part, you need to do XYZ for me. They get carried away, power trip, ego, much like Diddy. But everything that Diddy is doing to everybody else is what it was done to him. Make no mistake, these high executives washed that man up left, right and center. They were in that man, out that man, in every single hole, living their best life using Diddy in the way that they wanted, humiliating him in so many ways. And Diddy loved it because he was promised a career, he was promised a music record label, and etc. And now that man is behind prison bars. I do believe that more criminal proceedings will reach this man during the end of his sentencing. I do believe this man is going to be facing another trial again. I don't believe this man is going to be out after these 4 years and living his good life. I just can't see that happening with him facing 86 cases. I just can't. Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Sorry if there are microphone issues.
Yeah, you cracking up, but brother man, you cracking up, big baby. Hey, I don't know how to say it, man. Diddy ain't getting out of jail no time soon. He can appeal and all this type of stuff, and they're gonna tighten down on him. And what makes it so bad is I can't wait to this Lil Rod case. I can't wait to any Diddy civil case start. I can't wait, because that's going to tell something. That's going to tell something right there. Look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. My stomach feeling a lot better, y'all. I done drunk so much water. Good gracious. That's amazing how the water just, it feel like I'm feeling no pain right now. I'm feeling absolutely no pain, but I ain't gonna do nothing to make it come back. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike, y'all told you so. Peace out.